Okay, so I've got my windows inserted very roughly on the level 1 story, and I'm going to just show you in the floor plan that my windows do line up exactly in plan. So I've made sizes to fit in between each of these piers. So it's really important that you've measured those, worked out the size, and then gone to edit type to create the sizes that you need using duplicate. But I won't spend too long on that because hopefully it's something you can do already. And then I'm going to go to the south elevation again and have a good look at my heights before I try to copy these windows to the other levels. Now I'm looking at the Reservoir Street side, but the heights will be the same on the Mary Street side, which we're looking at in Revit. And so I've got the bricks that I can count here, but I'm hoping that one of you have already done that and counted the height or the number of bricks. Maybe not. Has anyone done that? Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you don't have them with you? Okay, so let's go then and okay, so it's all right. I can do it here because I've got the corner. So when you're working out these heights, you want to try and get the highest point of your floor, and we may need to have some other points that are set below that. So you can see here that the building there on the corner is partly below ground. So the floor level is going to be behind or underneath the ground there. But coming across to the entry here, we can see the floor level is almost exactly the same as street level. So that's probably a good point to start taking our levels from. And where it comes down further, over on Reservoir Street. Oh, you do? Good, okay, so I'll use your measurements. Yeah, brilliant. So do you have this one? So do you have this, the height there? The floor to the let's say to the windowsill? Yep. So to there. You know that one? It's okay. I can just count bricks if you like, and yeah. Is that to the? Yeah. Ah, right. Yeah. Look, that's okay. I can just count bricks. That's right. Yeah, it's fine. Yep. Okay, so this one here is really good actually because you can see there we've got the height to the maybe in centimetres, 3. Yeah, I'll check it anyway because I don't know where that's being measured from. So yeah, but that gives me an idea. So 3,375. Yeah. It should be 8.5, not 7.5. So anyway, go check that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got to include the mortar. Yep. Okay, so I'll just count bricks. That's all right. Okay, so you can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay, so I'm going to say 52 bricks. If you're going to use the same measurements as me, 52 bricks to where I'm going to assume the floor is, which is at the top of this vent. Okay, so 52. Let's clear that. 52 times 86. 4 metres, 4.478 okay, is what we'll land it off to. So 4470. And I'm going to count that again because 52 seems like a lot of bricks. I might have counted that wrong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, yep. 38, 39, yep, 52. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so again, 4470. So in Revit, I want my level 1 height to become that. So I can select it and change the level here, but I want all the other levels to move up at the same time. So instead of doing it that way, I'm going to select all of my levels by dragging right to left across all of those levels except for ground floor. Okay, because I want to move all of these levels as a group. So you can always, if you've selected the ground floor, hold down Shift and then click on it and that'll deselect it. Once you've selected them, doesn't matter which view you're working in, you can click on the Move button. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see that my level 1 height is 4 meters. So I'm going to click a base point, move the cursor so that it's pointing at 90 degrees, and then type in the measurement 470, enter, it's moved it up 470, so now it's 4470. And then we can have a look at the the photo again, or sorry, the street view, to try and work out the sill height. Because I didn't want the heights to change, the individual heights to change. So I want to move all the levels as a group, so the distance between them. No, it doesn't need to be. But if I didn't, then it'd be too small, basically, and we want it all to be the same. You'll see in a minute. So, okay, so here, this next set of bricks, I'm going to count from above the vent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to say 16. No, sorry, I'm going to say 15 is to the bottom, give or take. Okay, so 15. And it's probably not a bad idea to note these down while you're doing them, as I'm about to do, because you will make mistakes. And obviously it's helpful if you can go back and check where you've got any problems. 86. Yep. Okay, so 15 is to the sill. And then we've worked out the window height already. We know that's 2400, so I don't need to do that, luckily. So 15 times 86 gives us 1290. So back in Revit, because I only have one row of windows, I can just make a window left to right instead of right to left, and try just to select only those windows, which here I'm just going to do in between the levels. And then if you've done it like that, you can see mine all have different heights. But I can just type in now my sill height, which I've already forgotten. What was it? 1290. Oops. Without any minuses or anything. Let's do that again. 1290. There we are. And they should all be the same height. Okay, so then then it's maybe clearer why I wanted to bring all the levels up, because I want to keep this level above the window. But we still don't really know the heights of the levels or the distance between the levels until we get the next beam worked out. So it's pretty close actually, but got to bring it up a little bit. So zooming in here, you can see we've got, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a bit hard to see, but 5, 6 bricks, I'm going to say. You can always change it, but let's say 6 bricks to the next floor level. So 6 times 86 is going to be 530, 16, there we are. So, okay, so my next level should be, let's say, 520, between 510 and 520 above. It's 310 above, so I need to move it another 200 mil. Okay, so I can, again, simply, well, with this one actually, I'll just do 1, so it's not too confusing. So again, I'm going to bring it up, I'm going to say 510. So I'm going to add 510 to this measurement. And so that's going to make it 8980. Yeah. Well, they should, yeah, they should be the same now though. So your level 1 should be 4470.
Yeah, and then my level 2 is 10,870.
Oh yeah, so just bring it down. So yeah, so just make it 8980. Yeah. There we are. So that now, if I just check the distance between the top of my window and that level, 820. Where's my maths gone out? Oh no, so I wanted to add, no, so I've got that wrong. I wanted to have the distance between these to be 510, not adding it. So forget that measurement I just gave you. I'm going to take, so it's too late in the day for me to do maths, 310 off. Is that right? Yeah, 310 off. So that's going to make it exactly 8670. That's right. Yep. That's good. Yeah, it's good to get used to doing these little calculations in your head because you still need to. You'll make mistakes with calculators, and if you don't notice, if you're not doing them mentally, you won't notice when you make the mistakes. So 8670. Sorry about that. So that's what it should be for everyone. And then, yeah, right. So, yeah. So, yeah. So look, what we can do. I don't want to make you sit down and watch me count bricks for the next hour or so. So, well, I mean, if you think this is exciting, I can. No, yeah. So what you can do instead is make them all equal, and then later the ones that are different, you can just vary those. So to make them all equal, we need to know the height from each floor to floor. And so this is something that'll help you much or later on as well. Just draw a dimension. So before you go too far with the other levels, I'm going to get you all to draw a dimension. Just use the align dimension tool, and just make sure you pick each level. And so this way, you'll have a measurement for your floor-to-floor height, and you can just place that next to the level heights. So that way, not only have you got the height from the ground with each level, but you've got the height from the level below, which is really useful for all sorts of things you'll be doing. So the height that we've worked out now we have between levels 1 and 2 is actually a nice round number, 4200. So that's fantastic. That makes everyone's life easier if you can have round numbers like that. You didn't end up with 4200? So you should. That should be right. Yeah, 4200. So now you can just make all of the others the same. Yep. You could, yeah, that's right. You can do the mental arithmetic if you want to, but if you draw the dimension, the numbers are there for you. You don't have to do that. So, because here it makes more sense to work with the height between each floor than the level.
Rather than like the double height.
Yeah, yeah. So then how do I make the next one 4200?
Click on the 38 photo.
Yeah, do you? Okay, then what happens?
Then you type
Does it? Yeah, I'm trying that. So it's not letting me do it. So it's not the right thought process. The reason is, that's right, it doesn't know what you're trying to change if you click on that number. But if you need to choose the level, because that number is telling you the distance between these two levels. Either can move. Yeah, you've got to select, no, you've got to select the level, level 3, then you can change the number. That's the key to it. So it's just, yeah, it's the right idea, but you just have to choose the right object first. So now 4200, we know it's higher, but we'll fix it later. You have to go and do each one if you're doing it this way. So you've got to choose each level going up the building and change the heights to 4200. Okay, so maybe just to get you thinking about what you would do to get the one that's different. Oh, I'll show you in a second. So, so the last thing is that we know that the next level is different. I'm not sure actually if it's different all the way. It could just be that they've got. Oh no, it is definitely higher. You can see. Okay, you're right. Yeah. So we know that's different. So maybe just to get you thinking about what you'll have to do later. If we want to change that later, but we want all of these to stay the same, what can you do? Exactly. That's when it might make sense to lock. So only lock when you have to. Don't just lock everything. It'll create all sorts of problems if you do that. But say we know these all stay 4200, but we want the height between levels 2 and 3 to be different. Later, not now, but later, you can lock all of those, all of these, leave this one unlocked. When you change it, they'll all move and keep that 4200 height between the levels, but this one will change. Worry about that later. For now though, I can select my windows now, and as I was saying, and hopefully some other people remember, copy to clipboard, choose paste, align to selected levels, and then just click and drag over all the levels from levels 2 down to level 7. Click OK. There we go. You must have only had that selected. Yep. Okay, so you basically would do the same on each side of the building, but yeah, 7-story, and then level 8 is the roof. Maybe I've got an extra story. I might have an extra story. Yeah. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bays of windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I do have an extra level. So I'll fix that now too. May as well get that right. So easy. Delete level 7. Not level 8. So I'm deleting level 7. And I'm going to delete all the windows on that level too. And yeah, I'll do it this way. And then I can simply bring this one down to 4200. Done. Okay, so that's fixed it. And so I'll let you try to work out the other sides. And the 2-panel window, like I said, I'll try to give you a copy of one that I've made. But if you want to have a go at making that as well, that would be good. And so I'll try to look at the parapet next, because you'll need that to look at your shadows, and there's a few other things as well we'll have to squeeze in, hopefully, if you want to do that.